Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Rage video, and welcome all of you once again to day 3 of Ayreon's human equation, where last time we discovered of James Labrie's tragic, well actually the accident, we haven't really been told exactly what the accident was or who was responsible or the circumstances behind it. So we're moving on to day 3 of Labrie's coma, and it is going to be discussing the element of pain in this. Now, in case you're wondering what's going on over here, I'm trying to specifically look for... because I know fine well that Ayreon, among many things, they include various guest singers and performers into this album. But I've got to make sure to find out, because I think even we were told about what was going down with pain, and apparently the internet has gone completely bust. This might take a couple of minutes to sort of like get things set up again. Okay, we might have gotten things sorted again. So, right, okay, we're back in business now. Just to make sure, I want to just make sure to check out Devon Graves. Ooh, that's actually and also Rage, played by Devin Townsend. That's really good. Okay, so we've got anger and rage in this. Well, we've got agony, pain, and I believe rage as well. So let's see what I bring to this table. Oh god, 2004. I was 6 years old in 2004. Doesn't time fly, eh? So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Day 3, Pain. In 3, 2, 1, and... It starts off on kind of like an Orion sort of note. That's a bit interesting, I guess.
I'm the chain around your neck as you scream. Surrender now, you can't beat death at its ruthless game. Make your bow, hang your head in shame.
Believe there is no way
I find you all wrong.
You feel me wrecked out.
You're never that strong. I am pain. I am the wound that never heals. Solid flame, no compromise, no deals.
I find it quite interesting with this agony's description of it's not just pain, it's insufferable pain. Like I like to imagine that agony is the feeling of where it's not just mentally things drag you down. You could call that suffering in my opinion, but agony is when things like your own body begins to become agonized and wear down, and you feel like your joints become harder to move. It's suffering because you in your mind want to move, you want to be happy, but yet there are certain things that are just weighing you. Agony is like a weight across your shoulders and one around your neck. That's and I love their description of it as well. It's a really, really good one. I mean, I don't know technically whether or not Graves had a part in writing this for Ayreon, but they seem to get this down pretty well. I mean, it is what it is, in my opinion.
I can't believe this is the end.
Written in stone.
Where are my friends?
You have always been I am the end. I am your earth. Nothing remains but the loss of hope and faith.
That in the background sounds almost like the Black Parade. Welcome to the Black Parade, if you will. But I love the fact that even Agony is describing itself as pain or even death-like, because that's... Ooh, there's a lot to be said in that, I'll be honest. Like, the agony of what he's had to suffer, like, could the accident have been his fault or not? Or what about the strain this is causing his body, and goodness knows how many bones he might have broken in his body, or goodness knows what else.
I can't believe there is no way
I find you all wrong.
feel me right down.
I can't accept this, we will find a way out of this cesspool of doom and dismay. Beyond this dejection, there's beauty and grace, a glorious future we long to embrace.
There we go, just stop that right there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Day 3 Pain by Ayreon. This album, I think, just gets better and better and better. We're only on the third song of the day. Well, the third song of this album, I should say. Because, you know what's the really intriguing part now is that I'm starting to get the impression that rage, pain, agony, love, they're not separate characters. They're all one character. They're all James LaBrie. In my mind, at least, they are all the same character. It's just possibly LaBrie's emotions or responses are sort of like out of flux, and all of a sudden he has to think in absolutes. He can only think as maybe in love 1 minute, and then we'll go back to the idea that he is just chock full of rage and agony. I mean, what's quite interesting is that agony, they go a little bit into detail about the suffering that Labrie is going through. Rage seems to be more concerned with repeating this over and over again, almost like he has to refuel the fire to make him realize that maybe what he has was what he's lost, or what he suffered is not entirely his fault. It's as a coping mechanism is the best way I could put it. He's learning to slowly accept that however this has happened, he's got to remember this moment, and he's got to remember what he's got. The salvation is that it is beyond, because he is. It sounds almost like Labrie is almost fueled at this point by nothing more than blind animalistic response to endangerment, rage, frustration, confusion. But then the beautiful Heather Finley jumps into us once again, and with her presence, and she is almost the light of the light of the world in this album, as far as I can work out. I can't accept this. We will find a way out of this cesspool of doom and I'm starting to think that this is meant to be Labrie's wife sitting at his bedside, trying to, because I say love because there are numerous personifications of love, as we all know. So is this love of God, a love of his wife? Is this a reassuring, hopeful message that as long as his wife is there, he will get through this? Because you can tell immediately how sharply the tone shifted whenever Miss Finley came on stage and says songs like, "Beyond this dejection, there's beauty and grace, a glorious future we long to embrace." It has to have been like the embrace of a loved one. I think this is his wife sending a message to Labrie. But then, whether or not you want to say this goes on unheard words, because it immediately cuts back into rage. So maybe he's too consumed in his own pessimism because of what's happened to him that he can't even begin to think about love. Because was it the love of whoever caused or whatever did this to him? Was that out of love as well? Makes you wonder, especially because the next song is ironically called Mystery. So we're going to see whether or not there is going to be a reason, a plot behind this, or who else we can enjoy to the party. It'll be interesting to see how many times love does make an appearance in this album, to see if it takes on any other form, or does it appear a little bit too deceiving in the eyes of Labrie. We're going to have to wait and see. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of Day 3 Pain by Ayreon. Please also make sure to also like and subscribe to get daily notifications when my videos come out. And I hope to see all of you guys again in the next reaction video. Take care. Bye for now.